You kind of get a feeling of what the batter's looking to do. You try and watch his movements, and I suppose where he's trying to hit the ball, and just generally try and get in the way. Saw him going down to paddle and just kind of set off running. I got a little bit too much bat on it and just kind of ended up at me. I'd love to say I parried it to Folksy, but genuinely tried to catch it and just kind of hit me really hard and went straight off to Folksy. So yeah, just really pleased with it.
Have you, I mean, factoring in the other catch as well, have you ever done anything like that? Like anything quite so remarkable?
Probably not a short leg. But I mean, look, I've done a lot of work with Burnsy and Popey over the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks with Collie in a short leg. And he's been on at me the last sort of 2 or 3 days, get a one-hander. So I suppose it's, in a way, it's really nice to get a little bit of reward for a bit of hard work that we've put in. And to kind of get that working for the team as well was really cool.
Were you in there because Rory got hit in goal?
No, look, it was kind of a discussion between a few of us. In the end, the outcome was that I would go in. So, yeah, look, I think on surfaces like this, when you feel like you're in the game, it's a really awesome place to kind of be involved in. Yes, you feel like you're going to get hit at times, but at the same stage, it's like being in the slips on a bit of a green seamer in England. You feel like you're in the game and you feel like you can make an impact.
Do you get a chance to see the ball when he plays it off your half swing? Was
It depends who's sweeping as well. Sometimes you just kind of put your head down and hope it doesn't hit you. But at times you kind of see what shot they're playing. You try and just sort of generally get your body into the way and kind of keep in a low position. I think that's what they do really well, because they generally stay quite low. They do catch quite a few kind of low shot catches, like Joss is at Gaul. Look, I suppose from my point of view, being 6'4", I can learn from that and just try and keep my hands nice and low.
Is there quite a bit of pressure on you in these conditions as well? You talk about green seam in England. If the slips don't catch those catches, it's a bit of an issue. Is there pressure on you to make sure you grab what comes along?
Yeah, definitely. Look, in the same way there's pressures on the slips, those kind of close catches. I mean, a guy like Stokesy, he's gone out every session and gone and caught for 20 minutes. Every day he's gone and caught. I mean, he catches for 20 minutes, half an hour in the morning. So it's no wonder he takes or gives himself an opportunity to catch some absolutely awesome catches. So there is quite a lot of pressure on you, but in the same way, when your bowlers are landing enough balls in the right area, they create those chances quite often.
Do you get a sense that the bowlers landed more balls in the right areas today than perhaps previously in this game? Can they kind of improve?
Yeah, I think so. Look, I think generally what we've done well, we've kind of been really patient. We haven't tried to go searching too much. I think today we did nicely. I mean, at times, Angelo and Grunratner played really well. It was tough to kind of get them away from scoring. It was tough to kind of hold them down. And then Roshan as well. It was really tough to hold them and really contain them.
Have you done short leg much before? Did you do it in India?
I did it in India. My first test catch was, I think, off Ruti at short leg. So I've done it a few times before. I did it for Durham. So it's a position I'm not kind of unaware of. At 6'4", I wouldn't say traditionally that I would be the type of player that would go in. But I enjoy it. I mean, a guy like Truskovik's a big lad. He also tall, and he's still in there, 42, 43 years old. So, look, I enjoy it, especially in conditions like this. Like I say, you feel in the game all the time, and you feel like you can try and make an impact.
Do you think you've improved at it and you're staying down for longer?
Definitely. Look, like I say, I've done quite a lot of work with sort of myself, Burnsy, Popey, with Collie over the last couple of weeks. And, I mean, Collie's very good at it. Collie's very good at sort of assessing the correct positions to be in, change a couple of things sort of stance-wise. Not that it's a massive sort of technical change, but it has made a difference, definitely.
Does it help that you got runs in the last game? You look to feel a bit of help.
Yeah, maybe it does. I suppose it's also feeling settled in an environment as well. I think generally when you move into an environment, it is quite tough to try and settle yourself down, try and sort of find that sort of stable base for yourself. So look, I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the trip. Hopefully we can go and win the test match and sort of go up 2-0. I think it's what will be the first time hopefully we can win since 2001, I think.
Just on the first catch, did you just sort of go in and stick, or did you actually have a chance to stick?
It was actually off the face, so you kind of see it all the way. I went sort of down the leg side thinking that's where he was trying to hit the ball, and kind of went to the other way and just stick out a mitt and hit the middle of it, thankfully. So look, it's one of those that on a lot of other days it hits the middle of your hand and goes out. Just thankfully today it kind of stuck. That's it. Yeah. And you.
Anything else you can wear?
If somebody can make something light enough, that would be awesome. And especially in this sort of heat, you don't want to carry them too much. 6 hours sort of squatting down every ball is hard work. But yeah, look, I mean, at times you know you're going to get hit. You guys are sweeping, you are going to get bad balls bowled, and you're in the firing line. You're close. The ball's hard, and you're going to get hit, and you just got to accept that.
Just on the game, Keane, how much did tomorrow's equation change with those 2 wickets?
Oh, massively. Look, I mean, when you go into the break needing 80 runs, 5 wickets down, it's a very different equation to 75 and 3 wickets. It's by no stretch game over. Cricket just doesn't work like that. So we need to come out tomorrow, again, be patient with the areas we bowl and make sure we take our chances.
You talked about the getting hit. Do you think it helps as an opening batsman where you're often in the firing line against fast bowlers that have a bravery is something?
No, probably not. Look, cricket balls hurt regardless of whether you're an opening batter or you're a bowler. I think at times you just sort of get yourself in the right position, like Burnsy's position in Gore when he got hit. He was actually in the correct position. Unfortunately, it just got him in a pretty bad place. And you just hope it misses you or hits you on the shins.
On the second catch, it worked because Ben came towards you as well, didn't he? Why was he sort of heading your way?
Well, again, you kind of see the shape of the shot, and Folksy was coming round to try and, I suppose, cover if he went fine. I've covered it, and he got a little bit more wood in it. It's just kind of paid off straight to him. When you look at a lot of the other sort of lap sweet shots that the guys played, you'll see us both running, but I suppose that one just ends up at one of us, and thankfully sort of stayed off the ground. Thanks, guys.